So, one of the most asked questions, or perhaps the most wondered about questions, is how do I find my identity? Right? I think this is something that we all struggle with at some stage in our lives, so it's always worth it to just explore the topic, figure out how to do it. Because I didn't know. Those of you who didn't grow up online and who didn't grow up in a creative fandom or getting involved with creative works or creating your own characters or anything like that, online you can find a bunch of templates called character creation templates, right? These can be quite simple, from the basics to very in-depth and very long. Don't get me wrong, some of these can take forever to complete, but it's worth it. So first thing you want to do is download one of those, one that speaks to you, one that you like. It can be anyone, really. Try to keep it realistic, alright? I know that there's a bit of a temptation to create a character, to create someone who you want to be instead of someone who you are. So let's focus on the basics first. We want to figure out who we are, right? So we start with what we know. On this template, we start with the easiest: name, age, gender, sexual orientation, if that applies to you, religion, if that applies to you, likes, dislikes, favorite food, favorite movies, whatever you want to add it. Another thing that you need to keep in mind is that some of these that go into quite a bit of detail, it could get quite easy to get lost in them. For example, if they ask questions such as, what's your history, or what is your parents' history, or something like that. None of that really matters at this stage, right? Figuring out your identity, you just want to stick with the basic characteristics, the things that you know, the things that you can, when you meet someone for the first time, give them an overview of yourself of. When it comes to favorites as well, let's say favorite movies or favorite music or food or anything like that, try to keep it simple as well. Let's say up to 3 favorites, all right? So if I get asked what is my 3 favorite movies, I would say The Imitation Game, Balto, Never Back Down. Try to keep it simple. Same with series, same with anything else, right? Same for dislikes. And the reason why you don't want to go into depth right now is because you first want to figure out the foundation, right? We want to start with what we know, and then as time goes on, we can add more to that. Right? So you want to avoid the longer character templates or identity templates that goes into too much depth. Because if they're going to start asking about who is your great grandma, I mean, that's just going to waste a bit of time, right? Doesn't really have anything to do with your identity in the present time. So try to keep your focus in the present time, not the past or the future. Remember, it's about who you are now and not who you want to be. Try it out, let me know how it went. How you will know when you are actually done or when you're close to getting done, right, is imagine yourself or pretend yourself as meeting someone completely new. You want to say, hi, my name is Levi, I am 30 years old, I'm South African, I'm a guy, I'm a dude, I'm gay. This is so awkward. You just want to introduce your basics. My favorite animal is a cheetah. My top 3 favorite bands include Starset, Linkin Park, and System of a Down. My top 3 foods include mac and cheese, chicken mayo, and toasted cheese. Yeah, let's just say that. Alright, so it's basically a way to figure out yourself in terms of giving a short introduction about who you are. That way, the more you practice it, the more you can understand for yourself who you are, what you like, all of that type of stuff, right? That's the first step. Once that's done, then we can move on to the most advanced stuff, but that's something for a different video. So hey, thank you so much for watching this very short video. I hope it helped some of you. Thanks for the support. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourself, and remember, you matter in this world, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise, because they're lying. All right, take care. Peace.